Now that Oculus released their official Oculus Link cable, let's go ahead and compare it against a popular alternative to see if that ridiculous asking price is actually worth it. Because just in case you're unaware, the PartyLink can be owned for just $20. Meanwhile, the Oculus is selling their cable with an MSRP price around $80, if you round it up. So why is this Oculus Link $60 more than this PartyLink cable? You see, Oculus is using a new technology inside their cable. It's an optic fiber cable. And the pros and cons to the optic fiber cable is this. It's not just stronger, more flexible as it's easier to bend, and the clear fiber inside this cable can transfer data at a much faster rate, no matter the length of the cable. Meanwhile, the popular PartyLink cable is using the same typical copper wiring that you find inside modern day cables. And as demonstrated, it's not as flexible compared to the optic fiber cable when it's just freely moving. So what really is the pros and cons between these two? And is it really worth the bump up price from this cable to the Oculus? Well, first thing I want to just cover is the packaging. Let's start off with the PartyLink. For just $20, these are all the things you get. And yes, it does come inside this clear bag. And yes, I did repackage this for the purpose of this video. But this is literally how I got it, and the cable itself is 10 feet long. The cable is attached with a Velcro strap that you can actually use to secure it on the Oculus headset. And it has a 90-degree connection port right here, which is perfect for the Oculus Quest. And as an added bonus, they do include a USB-C to USB-A supported adapter. With the exterior of the body, it's actually made of aluminum, so it's really durable. It's also rumored that the same company, PartyLink, is actually going to be releasing a 16-foot cable very soon. After doing some digging, I found out that on their actual store page, on their Q&As, they actually replied, confirming that a larger cable is on its way. And it sounds like it's only a few weeks away. So keep an eye on the video description down below in case that product already got released. Because based from what they said, it's still gonna be very affordable compared to the Oculus Link, or even cheaper. But this Oculus Link cable is about 16 feet long, 5 meters. And to no surprise, it comes in a very similar package, very similar to the Oculus Quest. And besides the 16-foot long cable, you also get this clip and the instruction guides. Now this clip is alright. I personally would have preferred Velcro because it's easy to equip and take off. And not only that, you can't leave this on attached on your Oculus Quest headset because you have to take this off in order to remove the cable. So after when you're done playing, you have to constantly take this on and off. Well, with Velcro, you can simply just strap it on or strap it off. And with Velcro, you can put it on any corner or side of the headset. Because the way they instruct you to place this on your headset, it's on one side, and for my personal experience, after a couple hours of gaming, it's really irritating at times. I'd much rather have the cable in the back side. Now, since this cable is obviously longer, it is slightly heavier, as this one is listed to weigh 224 grams, while this 10-foot PartyLink cable on my scale weighs around 90 grams. And after using both of these cables, playing popular VR titles, the weight differences isn't at all noticeable. Now, out of curiosity, I went ahead and ran a few different tests. The first test I did, I went ahead and see if it was able to provide the same ampage charge. So using my phone, I went ahead and fast charged it, and to my surprise, both were identical, as they were both charging my phone at the same exact rate. But when it came to data transfer, the Oculus official Quest cable was insanely fast. And it's no wonder, on their description they did list this thing to be impressively quick. But using a disk speed test software, which is a data speed test, transferring 5 gigabytes using an SSD to target this, you can see the performance differences. The PartyLink is really slow, while the Oculus Quest was reading and writing at some really fast speeds, as you can see. So since the Oculus Link cable is faster at reading and writing, this must mean that the visual effects will load faster using the Oculus Link cable, right? Well, not exactly. While playing first-person shooters like Pistol Whip, or watching videos in general, even chilling inside your home in your VR lounge, the visuals were exactly the same no matter which cable I was using. There's no problem in sound, but a small noticeable difference really seems like my Oculus Quest connects to my PC faster when I use the Oculus Quest official Link cable compared to the Party Link. Like, it just identifies it quicker. I don't know if this is an issue with my PC, but as soon as I plug this thing in, it feels like my Oculus Quest detects it a lot quicker. But really, in general, it's just by 1 or 2 seconds. Not $60 worth though. But again, after switching back and forth between a couple hours of game sessions, the visuals were identical. And I can also confirm that both cables will charge the Oculus Quest at the same exact rate. Even with your headset at 100% charge, after 1 or 2 hours of gaming, the battery life will go down just a bit. Both of these cables are unable to actually charge the Oculus Quest at a faster rate, where you can actually have the headset at 100% while you're gaming, which means these cables cannot charge the headset fast enough. So if you have your headset at 100% and you've been playing for a few hours, your headset's gonna be around 90 or 80%, as these cables cannot provide as much charge to continue your headset at a full charge. I hope that made sense. Now, I was thinking this could be because it's just my PC setup. Since I don't have a USB-C port on my GPU or motherboard, I was using a USB-A to a USB-C adapter, which the Oculus Quest Link cable does support. So you can go ahead and purchase a third-party one in case you need one if you do go with the Oculus Link. Just make sure it's the USB 3.1, I believe. I'll link the correct one in the description, the one that I got. But maybe if your PC does have that USB-C port, it could provide more power to actually keep the headset at 100%, so it could actually charge it while you're playing. So if you're somebody in the comment section with that setup, please feel free to comment down below and let us know in the comment section. I'll go ahead and pin it so you can help confirm that. Now, when it comes to overall latency concerns, I really want to say, since the Oculus Quest cable, as proven, it can transfer data at a ridiculously fast rate. It's very likely that this one does have the minimum latency, but it's honestly very challenging to even tell between these two cables. Because while playing fast-paced games like Pistol Whip again, which relies on fast, quick respawn times, it's too close to honestly tell the two cables apart. But I do find myself having better luck with this cable than the alternative Party Link cable. But this could honestly just be my luck. It's so close that it's really challenging to even tell these two cables apart. So honestly, latency concerns both perform about the same. So I have to say that these two cables, when it comes to latency concerns, they perform almost identical. It's very unnoticeable, as both cables are respectfully responsive. So it's too close to even tell. And many other users have been reporting the exact same. So really, all in all, when it comes down to function for the Oculus Link, both cables will get the job done. Just however, I'm not personally a huge fan of the clip attachment that Oculus provides. I'm gonna swap it probably with a Velcro. And I'm also not happy that it didn't come with its very own USB-A to a USB-C adapter. But when it comes to quality control, the Link cable is built like a tank. The 90-degree adapter is a lot thicker than the Party Link cable, so it's very well reinforced, so it's not gonna break or snap off. It's overall built really great. Now, the Party Link cable isn't as thick as the Oculus cable is, especially on this little 90-degree connection port. So when it comes to longevity, I think the Oculus Link cable will last you a lot longer. But again, if you would to accidentally snap this little end, since it's very inexpensive, replacing this isn't that much of an issue. And that said, remember, as previously mentioned, even the 16-foot cable that's coming out really soon might cost half or even less compared to the Oculus cable, so it's still going to be more affordable. And if you can get the 16-inch cable, I would recommend wait a little bit longer, or if it's available, pick up the 16-inch, not the 10, because I honestly was having more fun playing with this 16-foot one by Oculus, because with this Link actually gave me a better peace of mind that I'm not gonna smack my desktop. That extra 6 feet really does make a difference. And yes, I did try using a USB 3 extension cable adapter, but for some reason it wouldn't work for me. But I've seen some people online that claim that it worked for them, but I was unsuccessful. So in conclusion, I'm not here to tell you what to spend your money on. I just want to share with you my experience, my thoughts, to let you know if it's actually worth getting this cable over this one. So if you want the OEM cable, the Oculus Quest cable honestly really isn't a bad choice. The only reason why it's priced at that price point is because it's using a new technology. Because the quality is there. If it didn't have that, I wouldn't recommend it. But since it's actually built really well, I don't mind recommending this cable. But if you don't care about the new technology and you want to save a lot of money, the Party Link is a really good choice. It doesn't matter which cable you go with, you're still gonna get the same exact experience. So there we have it. That was a quick video comparison between these two cables. I hope I was able to answer you guys' questions and concerns. And just to clarify, yes, these USB-C to USB-A adapter is fully supported on the Oculus Quest link cable, as that was my biggest concern. I was afraid honestly it wasn't gonna work. Now, in case you're wondering where I got the decal or all of my other accessories for the Oculus Quest, you could click on this video right here. I go through all my favorite accessories right there. And then this video is a video that YouTube is recommending specifically for you. They say you're gonna like it. Are you? Go ahead and give it a shot and let me know in the comments if YouTube was right. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.